This
Okay,
conference will now be recorded.
Have you opened?
This conference will now be recorded.
Okay. So have you opened this account? AWS account?
Actually, as we had a lot of work, a lot of escalations, didn't get a chance really. Today we will open by tomorrow.
Oh, okay, fine. Okay.
Yeah, Friday went crazy for us. So
Okay.
a lot of meetings and all.
Okay. So once you open the account, right? So go here, services. So here you can see EC2. So EC2 means Elastic Cloud Compute, like there's VM, VM server.
Okay.
Go EC2. So here you can see, so launch instances, or you can go in running instances or launch instances. Just 1 second. Huh? So just I'm terminating my existing instances. It's not required. Okay. So here you can see launch instances. Okay. Simple. Okay. Go service. Here go service. So if you go service, right, so there you can see EC2 here you can see EC2. Okay, so go EC2, then you can see here. Okay, so launch instances, click launch instance. Means launch instance, we're creating the new servers.
Okay.
So this is your project thing, Ram, or is this your account, personal account for AWS?
This is my personal one.
Okay.
This is my personal one. So go here, community. You can see here. So here EMS means images. Okay, that OS types, the OS, okay, operating system. Go here, community EMS. So here, right, so we will use the Red Hat Linux. We will use Red Hat Linux, or later we will use the Ubuntu also. Just here you can see Red Hat. You can see that there comes multiple flavors: CentOS, Debian, Fedora. Okay, you can see. So
basically you're selecting your operating system, right?
Yes, exactly. So just filter is Red Hat. Okay, so yeah. So choose 7.6. Okay. So 7.6 is stable one. So 8 is a very new one. So that's why select 7.6 here. Select. So you can see, so number of CPUs, number of memories. Okay. Here at only this one. T2 micro is only this one is a free trade eligible. So okay. So for this, so we don't need to pay money. Okay. But here you will get the one CPU and one memory. So if you select any other thing, so you have to pay money. Okay, you will get the bill. Okay, so always select. For practice, it's enough. Okay, for practice purpose, so the T2 macro is enough.
Okay.
Select T2 macro, which is free trade eligible.
Okay.
So next.
EBS is the storage, right?
Sorry.
No, go ahead.
Okay, a number of instances. So I will create 2 instances. In the 2 instances, I will use one instance as a master, one is the agent. If you want, you can create multiple, one master and multiple agents. That's up to your wish. But in my case, I will use one instance as a master, one is other one is the agent. Okay, so yeah, just leave it default. All these things are just leave it default. So these are the network. So network, all the stuff and all you can see here. So just leave it default. All these things. Next, storage, okay, 10 GB enough. Just leave it 10 GB. It's enough 10 GB. Tax, just leave it default. Okay, security groups. Security groups means the firewalls. Means which type of traffic you want to allow. So here, just select all traffic for our demo purpose. Here, right, just we can allow what about traffic. Firewalls. Okay, I think you know what is the firewalls. So here we can control the traffic. Means which type of traffic we can allow, or those stuff and all. Here for demo purpose, just choose all traffic or anywhere. Anywhere means so anywhere. So okay, like anywhere. So in any type of traffic, so you can send to this instance.
Yeah, for suppose your live project RAM, you will have all the firewalls configured according to the requirement, right?
Yes, here you can see
Suppose
whatever.
if it is a live project.
Yes, here you can see. So whatever traffic you need, so only so the traffic only you will enable. SSH, okay, you can DNS, HTTP, LDAP, SMB, you can see here. Only whatever traffic you require, so that traffic only, so we will enable.
Okay.
Just for demo purpose, just leave it traffic. It's no problem. If you want in production, right, then I will open my production account. I will show you. Okay, so just here, just review whatever your inputs. Just review. Once review, just launch. Launch here, right? So in your case, select create new key pair means at the initial login, right? Initial login, we will not get the password. So we have the key pair keys in AWS account. So at initial account, right? So initial login, so we will not have the passwords here. So they given the keys, some keys. Okay, so create some key, whatever name you want, you can put it. Whatever name you want, you can put it and download. Means to log in, so we need these keys. Okay, here we will not get the passwords for the first time. Okay, later, once you log in, then you can create your own username and your passwords. But the initial login, so we don't have any password, so we need to use these keys. So that's why just create one key with some name and download and click launch instance. So just click here, view instances. It will go to the again the home page, means the instance home page, EC2 home page.
So did you
So
choose the time zone or the geographical area where you want to build your server? Did you choose that somewhere?
So here you can see.
So
Here I choose on North Virginia. So you can see wherever you want, wherever you require. So you can.
Okay.
So here you can see. But almost right. So choose okay, whatever you require, you can choose it.
So in
So you can see
project and all, they how do they keep it? They keep it in one location or multiple locations?
multiple locations. For example, right? So okay, so North Virginia, I have some users in North Virginia. Not like that. That depends. So okay, so North Virginia we will get a production or over here will deploy the DR environment. DR environment. I think you know what is the DR?
Yeah,
DR
yeah.
is DR environment. Otherwise, something like North Virginia, so we'll create some QA servers, Ohio, some UAT servers, North California, non-production, or some other here we'll get the production. That depends upon the client. Okay, so the client. Some clients, right? So maximum 90%. So okay, in one area, okay, so in one region production, other region DR. 90%. Okay, so some of the clients say so. Okay, for example, so they have some clients in North Virginia. Okay, so for those clients, we'll deploy that North Virginia. But same thing, some of the clients in the Ohio. For them, so we'll create a new account or same account, we'll deploy service in the Ohio.
Oh, yeah.
That depends on the pure client. Okay, the pure client base. Okay, right. So here you can see initializing. Initializing means is booting. Okay, to fully boot it will take 4 to 5 minutes. Okay, 4 to 5 minutes. Just I will name my servers meanwhile. Ansible, master. Yeah, purchase I'll agent.
So where
Okay,
that was coming has terminated. It's running or
hello.
it's running or it's terminated, because the down two are showing
No,
terminated.
yeah, these two are I terminated. Yeah, already I had servers, but I had terminated.
Okay.
Yeah, here right. Okay, so you can see here. So 2 check months means it's fully booting. It's fully boot. Okay, so it's running and fine. Okay, without no issues. Okay, you can see 2 check means like okay, you can see status checks. So one is system status checks. One is instance. So one is this one. Second one is this one. Okay, so okay, so it's fully running. So now we can use this one. Okay, so are you using any Mac OS or Windows OS?
Sorry, what's that?
Are you using
Windows.
Mac OS or Windows?
Mine is Mac. I think Chandra is using Windows.
Okay. Okay. So for Mac, right? Okay, I think you know the Linux commands, right?
Yeah, I know a
Prashant?
little bit. Yeah, I know a little bit.
I know. Okay, then you know how to use the Mac OS. Okay, for you, right? So see, okay, so just simply, for example, if you want to log in, right? If you want to log into these servers, okay. Okay, first I will explain Windows, then we'll go for the Mac. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Chandra, you're using Windows, right?
Windows laptop, yeah. Yeah.
Okay. So here, right? So if you want to log in, okay, so Windows to Linux server. So here you can here you can use multiple tools, right? So one of the tool is Putty. Multiple tools.
Yeah. Okay.
There's so many tools. Putty, okay. So Sigwin, there's so many tools, okay. Just here we'll take Putty. So if you want to log in from Windows to Linux, maybe Putty or any other tool. So then you require the that PPK keys. Okay, means private Putty keys. Private Putty keys something. Okay, so you know the Putty, right, Chandra?
I don't have putty in the lab installation, right? You're asking?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it
Okay.
is an open source. I think we can download it, right?
Yeah, we will
It's an
download it.
open source one, so
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, we can download it. But have you used it before?
Yeah, I used it sometime back actually. Like not right now, but some 3-4 years back.
Okay, no, okay, it's okay, right? So we'll go. Then we'll go for putty. Here, right? If you want to log in from Windows to Linux, so we can use some of the putty. Right here, we need .ppk keys. Okay. Same thing, Linux to Linux, Linux or Unix or Mac OS. Okay. So Mac OS to Linux. Okay. So then we need .pem keys. .pem keys. Okay, so here, right, Linux to Linux, Unix or Mac to Linux, so we need the .pem keys. If you see here, so whatever we downloaded, so that is the .pem keys. Okay, .pem keys. So, but here, right, we are using the Windows to Linux, right? Then we need the ppk keys. So we can convert these pem keys to ppk keys. Okay, I will show you how to convert.
So this
So
PM,
if you don't,
whatever saying that .pm, are you saying that you are using Linux system? That's why it's coming as .pm automatically.
not no. So by default, okay, it will download .pem only. If you use whatever if you use whatever Linux or whatever, so that it will download by default .pem.
Okay, so what is this download actually? Is it like kind of
So, some keys, okay.
okay?
Here, right, initially here, right, you will not get the password. Okay, we need to use these keys for
No,
initial
sir,
login.
no, I understand that key is, but I'm trying to understand what is that, like how it is coming, differing for Windows and Linux on your the extension. Is it just because you are using a Linux system, that's why you got .pme, and you are saying if you use a Windows system, you'll get .ppk, something like that?
No, so by default, you will get the .pem keys.
Okay.
If you download it, by default, you will get the .pem keys.
Okay.
Here, if you create whatever Windows or Windows, Linux, Mac, whatever, okay, CentOS, Fedora, Ubuntu, Amazon, whatever you use here. So by default, so you will if you download the keys, you will get the .pem keys.
Okay.
But so the default keys that, okay, so you will get the .pem keys.
Okay.
Okay. So here using .pem keys. So okay, if you want to log in Linux servers from Windows, then you need the .ppk keys, the putty private keys. Okay. Same thing if you want to log in a Unix flavor or Windows or Linux flavor, the .pem keys is enough. Okay, Sushant.
Okay.
Okay, right. So here, right, Chandra, if you don't have putty, just you can download. Okay, so it's very simple only. So here you can just download. So putty, download something. Go here. Okay, you can see. Okay, putty. Just go here. Putty.org. Okay, so here you can download. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, so here you can just putty. So it will download. Okay. So once you download, so here, right. Okay, so now we have the .pem keys. Okay, so for Windows we need for putty we need .ppk keys, right? So for that, once you download, go your putty. Okay, so putty. Where putty. So you can see the puttygen here. Puttygen.
Okay.
Puttygen. So open puttygen. Means here right now we need .ppk keys here, so we can convert these pem keys into ppk keys. So just load.
Got it.
Click load. So go to download. Okay. In my case, by default, it will download in the download folders. I'll go to my download folders. Select all files. Here you can see A30p AM .pem. Okay. By default, whatever type of flavor servers you create in AWS, by default you will get in the .pem keys. PEM keys is enough for Linux to Linux. For Windows to Linux through PuTTY, so we required .pb keys, means .putty private keys. So that's why we can convert these PEM keys into .pb keys. Okay. Here you can see public keys and private keys. By default, all the servers okay. So public keys will be there in Linux side. In other servers, the public keys will be there. So we have to save private keys. Okay. Save private key. So okay. Whenever you try to log in, so we will access the private keys and it will sync with public keys and we will get the access. So this is the keys concept. Here, right, you can see public and private. By default, in the servers we'll have the public keys. So we have to save this private key. Okay, this private key. So whenever you trying to log in on that time, so okay, we'll browse this private keys. Okay, if you browse these private keys, okay, these private keys will sync up with the public keys and we will get the access. Okay, so just save it. So that's it, done. So now, right, so if you see, go here, your AWS. For example, if you want to log in Ansible master, select Ansible master here. Okay, so Ansible master. So here you can see public IP and private IP. So here, right, using private IP you can't log in. You can't log in. Okay, so for that, so we have different types. Okay, you need VPN. So without VPN or without jump server, okay, without VPN, without jump server, you can't log into the private using private IPs. Here we don't have any VPN for our testing rate, so we don't have VPN. Means any idea? No idea.
Yeah.
Very right. Okay, fine. So this type, okay, so like this. So this thing, okay, so like this thing. Okay, so you have VPN, right? So then you can connect your servers using private IPs. So here I'll go with the public IPs. Using public IPs, so you can connect from anywhere. Here, open PuTTY.
Basically, from your local system, you're trying to connect to the server you created in AWS, right?
Yes, exactly. Yes. Open PuTTY. So here type your go here. You can see in left hand side SSH. Just maximize. Here you can see authentication. Click authentication. Here browse your PV keys. Okay, here browse your keys. .pv. Okay. So just now I have created it. So this is my PV key for browse, select, and open.
So that is like a password, right? Okay. Yeah.
It's not password, keys. Okay, keys.
Yeah, we use the keys concept here, but ideally it's similar to password, right?
Yes. Okay. Just click yes. Here, right, I'm using the Red Hat Linux. So for Red Hat Linux, default username is EC2-user. Here, right, I'm using Red Hat Linux. For Red Hat Linux, okay. So the default username is EC2-user. Okay.
So this is same for any server you created, right? Any server we create, correct?
Yeah, for Red Hat Linux, the default user is EC2-user.
But I think you can EC2 instance which you created, you can create user also, right? You can create user and log in through that user, right?
Yeah, that we'll discuss just okay, okay. We that we'll discuss. Okay, we can do it that one.
Okay.
We'll go one by one. Okay, Session. Okay, here right, the initial login. Okay, it is free account, or if you're doing 1 crore business or 100 crore business also same process. Okay, same console. Okay, if you're using open source or like a learning account or something, or free open source or like a free tier account, or you're doing something 100 crore business also, same account, same dashboard, same view, and the same process. Whatever we did last 10 minutes or whatever last half an hour, same process. The initially, okay, right. So here I am using the Red Hat Linux. For Red Hat Linux, the default username is EC2-user. So how I know that is username is that is the documentation. So AWS instances usernames.
Yeah, that is in the library. Okay.
Yeah,
Default library card.
yeah, here you can see. If you are using Amazon Linux username, if you are using CentOS, the username. If you're using Debian, if you're using Fedora, is the user. More items. So that is that AWS documentation. Okay. In AWS, so they define like that. For Red Hat Linux, you can see. Okay, and I will say that list. Okay. So if you want, you open. So here you can see. Here you can see all. Okay, so all these things. This is the AWS structure. Okay, the initial usernames. Right.
Yep.
Please.
Okay.
Yeah, here. Right. So if you are not talking, just please mute. Okay, I am getting so much disturbance. I'm using headphones. Okay. Okay, so here right that okay, whenever you're breathing, you're breathing something, right? I'm getting on the time I'm getting so much disturbance here through my headphones. Okay, so if you want to talk, just unmute yourself and just talk it. Okay, here right. So the initial I'm using Red Hat Linux, so initial username is EC2 user. This is the same thing. Okay, in learning, open source or enterprise, the business also same process. Whatever we did last half an hour, same process. Okay, now you can see I log in into my server. So you can see here, this is the private IP. Once you log into, you can see the private IP here. I think you know this command sudo su means I can switch to root. Means root means is in Windows, right? We'll call
Ma'am, are you
admin
typing?
rights.
Are you typing something on this thing? We are not seeing anything on the screen. Oh, now we can see. Sorry, my bad. It was maximized, so I couldn't see. That's okay. Go ahead.
If you want, I will maximize the screen also. I will maximize the screen. Okay, now okay. Okay, fine. So here, right? So okay, here you can see. So I logged in my server with this username. Okay. So if you want to switch root, sudo su means I'm switching to root account. Root means in Windows we have the admin rights, right? Admin rights. It's similar to root admin. Both in Linux or Unix flavor we will call the root. In Windows we will call the admin rights. Okay. So now I log in into my one server. Okay, Chandra, here in Windows.
Yeah, sure. Sudo su. Okay.
So so far any questions to log into Windows servers in Windows? Chandra, any question, Chandra? Sushant, any questions to how to log into Windows servers?
We are good, Ram.
Okay. Now so now we'll discuss that Mac OS or Unix or Linux flavors. Okay. Sushant, just assume that this is your Linux, your Mac OS that terminal or command line. Okay.
Terminal, yeah.
Yeah. So just assume that Just assume that. So this is your. Okay. So whatever you can see the black screen. This is your laptop terminal. Okay, laptop terminal. From here, you're trying to log into your Linux server, right? So simple. Okay. So what you will do? Copy the keys, the PEM keys. Copy here. So vi some name, whatever name you want, you can put here. Or I think same thing. Whatever, just some name. Okay, some name. Copy in this location. Whatever location you require. Whatever location you require. By default, I think it will download folders, right? Download folders. Okay. So if you want, you can move to any location. Whatever location you require, /home, something. Okay. Whatever location, just you can move here. So I'm creating new folder. Why? Because I'm using the Linux server, right? Just in your case, just assume that. So this is your Mac OS, your OS terminal. Okay. PEM only. PEM only. So I'm copying entire. Okay, Control A, Control C in my case. But Sushant, in your case, just you can move your file, right? So from download folder, so anywhere, or directly you can use the download folder also. Whatever you can do it. Okay, so now, so just assume that this is your terminal, and you have the PEM file in your some location. As already we downloaded, in some location you have that PEM file, right? So you can see here. So the permission. So we have to change the permission. chmod 400. Okay, change the permission. So now you can see read means here before it is a read, right? Now just change to read as per documentation, as per okay. Why? Because for security purpose. Okay, so go your PEM location, and run this command. You will change the permission. Okay, so once done, SSH -i means include in double columns your key names, whatever key name SSH -i means include. So your double columns key name. The default username is -user. Okay, the default username is default user for Red Hat Linux, and your IP, that whatever your public IP. For example, so here you are trying to log into agent. Just for example, okay, just agent. Take whatever the server agent or as a master public IP and put here like this. Okay, enter. It will probably yes or not, yes or no. Yes. Okay, so then you can log into. You can see here. I log into my here. Now I log into so my different server. Just follow. Okay, so this process in your Mac. Okay, in your Mac.
Ram, you are recording these sessions, right?
Yeah, I'm recording.
Will you send those to us, or are you already taking it out?
Yeah, I will send it. Okay, I will send recording also.
Perfect.
I will create a Google Drive on that way, and I'll upload, and I will share that Google Drive with you.
Okay.
Okay, Sushant, any questions here?
No, I'm good.
Okay, so still if you require more information, okay, yeah, for example, so go here, select whatever instance you can see here, connect, just click connect. You can see the documentation for standard SSH. You can see. So go okay, so go whatever the compare in Mac OS. Okay, so you can see here. Okay, so go to your so locate your PEM location and run this command, and then run this command. So once done, so run this command to log into that particular server. in Mac OS or Linux flavors. Windows, Chandra, whatever we discussed, so that is okay. In Windows. Okay, so any questions here so far?
think
Any
we are
question,
good.
Chandra?
Yeah, we are good. Yeah.
Okay, yes.
You're showing how to connect from your local system to the new instance if you
Yes.
pick, right? Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so now I created servers. Okay, I created servers and I log into my server. Okay, so now we'll set up the lab.
So Ram, one question. So you connect to the key pair, whatever you use to private key, right, to the particular
Yes.
server. So is there any way from your direct system, from this Unix prompt or PuTTY prompt, whatever it is, you can directly access to all the servers through your AWS account details?
No, I didn't get you. Can you repeat once again?
And I'm saying now you showed us how to log into the servers, right? The servers which you created in the AWS.
Yeah.
Is there any way you can directly log into all the servers through using your AWS account credentials?
No, all the servers.
Your AWS account, right? Your AWS account, whatever you created, right? Using that credentials,
Yes.
I can still connect, right? No.
Which credentials? My AWS credentials?
Yeah, AWS login.
No. That is different. So for AWS credentials, only for AWS console or whatever that. Okay, whatever the console or command line. That is different. To log into OS, you need different credentials. Here, right? If you want to log into OS, whatever OS, you need different. So those are different credentials. To connect to AWS, okay. So this is different credentials.
No.
Using
So the difference I'm saying, is there any way we can
no way.
directly
No
to
way.
AWS account through the command prompt?
No way. AWS credentials only for AWS. That's it. It's not for OS, not for applications.
Okay.
Yeah, I got your question. What this AWS, right? To log into AWS, I have some credentials, some ABC, right? So those credentials only for AWS stuff. That's it. Not for applications, not for OS.
Okay.
For your OS, you need different. Okay.
No, I get it.
For applications also, you need different. Okay. Using the same AWS credentials, you can't log into others.
Right, no, I got it.
Yeah. Right.
So now basically through PuTTY, we just connected to this server which we created, right? To the Ansible master.
Yes, exactly. Yes.
So okay, yeah. So that is the private IP. Okay. So PuTTY is basically used to connect to this remote Linux servers from outside,
Yes,
right?
exactly. Yes, exactly. From Windows, from Windows servers. Yes, exactly.
Okay. Yeah. If we have a Linux OS directly, a Linux machine, then how you connect? You don't need PuTTY for that, or we need PuTTY for that? You need if you have a Linux OS already installed.
You don't need Chandra. It's basically for Windows you don't have a terminal, right?
Yeah.
So that you get the terminal through PuTTY. If it's a Linux machine, suppose this MacBook, you will see a terminal. That is called the command mode is called terminal.
Yeah.
So terminal directly you can what you said, like SSH -I, then the private key, and then you give the public IP of that server. Then you can log in. You don't need. It's basically just from a Windows machine we need that PuTTY to
PuTTY, yeah.
go to command line, kind of Unix command line.
Yeah, Unix. Got it. Yep.
Just now we discussed, right, that Mac OS, same Mac for Mac, Unix, Linux, same thing, same stuff, same procedure. This procedure, whatever we did, we explained last 5 minutes.
Yep.
And Chandra, in an office laptop we have that PuTTY.
In office laptop we have the PuTTY, right? Oh yeah. Yep.
Yeah, Yes, for example, if you're using Mac OS or whatever, okay, so Linux to Linux, okay, just this, okay, so this process, whatever we discussed, right, last 5 minutes. So this one, so this process. Okay, Chandra.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, fine. So now, okay, so we have created servers. Now we know how to log into servers from your laptop or your Linux to Linux, whatever flavors you're using. So now we know. Okay, now right. So so now we'll okay. So configure the servers, the lab, whatever lab we required here. So okay, so why we need to create lab and all right? So here I have the two servers. Okay, I will assume this server as a master and this server agent. Okay, agent. What I will do in master, I will install the Ansible. We have only one package called Ansible. We don't have any master agent architecture in Ansible, so we have only Ansible. Right? So in master, what I will do, I will install the Ansible. So here I will write the playbook, right? I will write the playbook. Okay, and okay, so and I will mention in this playbook my remote server names. Okay, so here I will write the playbook. So here I will write my remote means like the target. So where my playbook needs to execute. For example, I will mention the inventory host for something, right? So I will mention means then what it will do. It will go to my agents. It will go to my agents. It will execute. Okay. To connect your master with my agent, so we need some communication. So that communication we have to enable it here, right? So master and agent to communicate master and agent. So we need some communication by default SSH, but we have to enable some other values also. Okay, so those things are all we will enable now. The communication, we will get the communication. So this communication we will call the passwordless authentication. Any idea about this thing? Passwordless authentication.
No.
Passwordless authentication. No idea. Means okay. So here, right? So if you execute the playbook, automatically it will communicate with the agent without prompting password. It will connect and it will execute. So for that, that thing we will call the passwordless authentication that we have to configure between these two servers. It's
So basically,
simple. We have to
trying to communicate between master and agent.
without password. Without password.
And you will be writing some kind of script, and you are calling that as playbook.
And playbooks just okay. So initial okay. So playbooks will come in only Ansible, so not servers. Okay. Once we go to Ansible, still we are in the server level only. We didn't install all. Okay. So once we created communication between these two servers, so then we'll install Ansible. Then playbooks will come into picture. Now still I am in the first phase only. Okay. The server phase only. Here, right? So I have two servers. Just leave it server 1, server 2. In these two servers, I want to create some communication. That's it. Okay, Sushant? Chandra?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ansible still we are in the first phase only. So Ansible is I think the third phase. Okay, third phase. So first I have two servers, server 1, server 2. Okay. So server 1, server 2. These servers, okay, I will going to create communication between these two servers without password, without asking password. Okay. Right. So here, okay, so documentation. All this documentation also I will upload it to Google Drive. So later you can check. So already we know these things. Okay. So already we created. Okay. Already we have created two servers. Okay. So once you're done, once we create, log into one server, whatever your server you prepare, whatever you call Ansible master something. First log it Ansible master. Okay. So here you can see some name, some IP is there, but we did some name. Okay. So we will define some name for this server. For this server, as of now, we don't have any name, particular name, right? We will define the server, some server name. This is the Linux command to define the to set the server name. Host name ctl set to host name. Okay, your host name. I will call as I will set my server name as Ansible master -- static. So this is a command to set host name to your server, your Linux server. Okay, host name ctl space set -host name, your host name space -- static. Means if you run this command, okay, so my server name will be this one. Enter. Once done, just reboot. Means okay, to reflect the change, so we need to reboot your server. Just type reboot. Just wait for 1 minute. So in meantime, any questions? Simple here, right? So I'm trying to set my host name. That's it. Some name. I'm giving some name to my server. So for that, so this is a command. Host name ctl space set -host name, your host name -- static. So once run this command, just reboot to reflect the change. Okay, any questions here, Sushant, Chandra?
Yeah, good.
Just wait for at least 1 minute. Okay, after 1 minute, just restart your session. Yes, restart your putty session. This is my putty, right? This is my putty console. So this is my putty console. Okay, so just restart your session. You can see here, start your putty session. So EC2, F1 user. Now you can see before, so before it was some IP name something. Now I can see my name, whatever I given my name. Okay, so now I can see. Okay, the server name means now. So I define one server name for my server, like Ansible master. Right? So that's right. Here you can see root, right? If you see production, right? So we will not work with the root account. We'll have some dedicated account. Some user Sushant, user Chandra, or some service account, like some Ansible, or some DevOps, some service account will be there, right? Or your username will be there. Okay, so any idea about this thing? Here, right? So in production, you will have some dedicated username, like user Sushant, or user Ram, or user Chandra, or some dedicated account, sorry, some service account, like user DevOps or user Ansible, like that. So you will not use root account to perform your daily activities. You will not use the root account. So you will use some your dedicated account or some service account. And any idea about this thing?
Yeah,
Yes.
got it.
Okay. So here I'll go to the. I'll create my user. I'll create my user. In your case, you can create your username. I'll create Ansible or DevOps, whatever you require, some name. But here, in my case, I'm giving Ram. In your case, you can give Sushant, or you can give Chandra, or you can give Ansible, or you can give DevOps. That's up to your wish. So this is a command in Linux to create the new user. Once create user. Okay, so this is the command to set the password. Here I created one new user. So here I'm setting up my password for new user. New password. Okay, so done. I have created one user and given some password. Any questions so far? All these things, okay, so here we have, so you don't need to worry about. Okay, so all these things here we have, so no need to worry about. but that order may be different, but commands, okay, same commands here you can see. Maybe in third, okay. So here you can see.
Prepare this document.
Maybe, sorry.
Actually, you prepared this. This is nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So here you can see all that, okay, all the stuff, but maybe order may be different, okay. Maybe second command, third command, like the orders may be different, but same. You can see that commands, just screenshots until here, okay. Just you can do. Okay, right. So now, right, I have one user. For this user, I want to give some permissions, right? Some permissions, some like admin, like kind of admin rights. Okay. So no, right, this is like something for this user. Now we have, maybe we'll have the some blank permissions. Okay. We have to give some permissions. I will give admin permission. In Windows, we will call the admin permission. In Linux, or Unix, or Mac OS, we will call the sudo, okay, sudo or root. Okay, so now what I will do for this user, I will provide the sudo access, sudo permissions. For that, let's go this file. Any idea about VI in Linux?
Yeah.
Chandra, any Sushant, in Mac OS you will use Nano, correct? Nano.
I think VA is also working.
Yeah, both are similar. Nano and VI both are similar. Okay, both are same. Chandra, any idea about VI in Linux servers?
Yeah, I think VA editor, right? It's just an editor, correct?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So let's etc sudo hours. Go this file in this location. In this location, we'll have this file. Okay, in this file, okay, I will mention my username with some format. Okay, if I mention my username in this file in some format, you will get the sudo access. It's kind of right, admin rights. In Windows, we'll call the admin rights, right? Same thing here also. Okay, so come down. Okay. So you can see anywhere in this file, anywhere you can mention, but for best practice, for some standard, so come here under root or go to end of the file. See now, right? Okay, I entered my some entry here. For example, I entered here entry here. So okay, for tomorrow, so they don't know, right, where I given that entry. Okay, for that easy identification, just follow some standards. Go to end of the file. Otherwise, come here. Okay, I will go here. Come here. Otherwise, go to end of the file. Okay. Here there's so many lines. If I give any one entry, some for tomorrow you don't know where I given that entry. So that's why just follow some standards. Okay. Come to here. Otherwise, go to end of the file. Go to end of the file. There you can give your entries. Just insert. I think you know what is the insert, all those stuff under. Right. So RAM, my username. I'll copy this thing. I'll paste here. You can see here. So this means RAM means my username. All is equal to all in capital letters. Same for give same format. If you give any mistake here in like that reverse, the brackets are reverse something and all. So once you log out from the server, then you can't log in. Okay, not here. Any config file, use correct spellings, correct format in Linux. So here RAM means my username. All is equal to all means so RAM can run all the commands. Okay, so he has the permission to run all the commands, including reboot, including shutdown. Here all is equal to all means all the commands. He can run all the commands. Okay, all the commands. So no password all means it will not prompt password. While running some command, right? So for sudo user, it will ask the RAM password. But if you give no password all means it will not prompt password. Without prompting password, that command will execute. Okay, Chandra, Nishant?
Okay.
Yes.
Any questions here? No?
Yeah, good.
Okay, fine. Just save it or save. So this is I think you know already, the VA editor. Done. So I have created one user. So I given some for that user. Okay, so same thing here you can see. Same thing I given. Okay, same stuff I given here. Okay, so stuff I have given here. Okay, so next step is maybe in documentation you can see some same commands, but maybe the order may be different. Okay, order may be different. So no need to worry about order. Okay, right. So if you see right in production, right, so you'll have some domain name. For example, so my server .com or my server abc.com. Like this, you'll have some domain name, right? Some domain name or DNS name. Okay, have you observed this one? Like this in your production for server names, maybe Windows servers or Linux servers, whatever servers, you will have some fully qualified domain name. Okay,
Yeah.
something server name. Okay, something. But here, that in our case, we don't have any domain name. Just we are like testing account, right? So we don't have any domain name. We don't have any DNS name. So on that case, we can create our own domain name. Our own domain name means our own DNS, local DNS. Local DNS, we can create it. Okay, Sushant?
Yes.
Simple. If you go production, right? In production, you will get some name like server, some abc.com. Okay, something right. So here we don't have it like that. So that concept, the domain name concept or DNS concept, we don't have. So on that case, right, we can create the local DNS. Local DNS. Go here, host file. Host file. In this location, go host file. In this file, host file. So here, mention your server names. Mention your server names means we are creating the local DNS. So first I will give my just mention your server names here. Simple, that's it. Okay. Ansible, give okay. Your server names, whatever names you define here. So I given my server. Okay, you can see Ansible master. You can see give spelling correct spellings, caps, small, everything is okay. So in my case, my server name is Ansible master. Sorry, not underscore, hyphen. You can see here. Okay, my server name is Ansible master. Give your server name correctly. Give correct spelling mistakes. Okay, caps, small, underscore, hyphen, everything. Okay, you see here, my server name is, you can see here top root at the rate of something is there, right? Give same name here also. Give same name here also. And private AP. Copy private AP. So copy private AP. Here you mention only private AP. Don't mention public AP. Here public AP is a dynamic. So just that's why mention private AP. The server name space you that particular server private AP, not public AP. So same thing here I mentioned. Okay. So if you want, okay. So okay. Don't take public AP here. To copy here, you copy only private AP. Why? Because public APs are dynamic. Dynamic means if you restart, if you stop and start your server, the public AP will be changed. Private APs it will not change. Okay, means here, right? If you stop this one, stop means here you go actions, state, you can see stop. You can stop and start. If you stop and start again, so your public IP will change. Why? Because always public IPs are the dynamic will change. So that's why. So while creating local DNS and all, so just use private APs. Okay, that's why I use private APs. Okay, so I think this is enough. Okay, so otherwise you can give the full local domain.com. You like this, okay? So then agent. As of now, I don't have agent. I didn't configure any name like that, but I will configure later. I will configure later as the agent. Same thing. Copy your agent, whatever you assume your agent server. As of now, I didn't name like agent for my OS my server, but later I will limit. Okay, so any questions here? So just this is some local, okay, local DNS. Same thing. Windows also same stuff. In Windows also you will have the some worst file in some location. Same thing will give some like the same thing will give. Any questions, Chandra?
No, we are good, Ravi.
And don't delete this entry, okay? Don't delete this entry. The first two lines don't delete and don't change something, okay? That's why when in Linux, whenever you are changing, updating, just update carefully. Okay, right. Once done, save it. So that is done. So okay, actually this, okay, up to this enough. But in Linux we have one more setup. Okay, so go this path /etc ssh /sshd. Go this file. In this file, right, we have to enable some values for SSH. Yes, to communicate to other servers. To communicate to other servers for SSH purpose. For SSH purpose, we have to enable some values in this location, in this path, in this path, in this file. Okay, in this file, in this path. So we have to enable some values for SSH. Okay, for SSH. So go there. Just insert button. You can see here. You can see here. Permit root login. Yes, is commented. Just uncomment. So come down. Okay. You can see here password authentication. Yes, uncomment for no comment. For no comment. Okay. So come down. Here you can see allow agent forwarding. Yes, not communicating SSH. Communicating SSH. Here commented, uncomment the first two lines. Okay, that's enough. Same thing. Okay, I give an year, so you can. Okay, so I give an year, so just you can. So you can. Okay. Then in production also same thing. Not only for our learning purpose. In production also same, nothing difference. Whatever we'll do here in our lab, whatever we'll do, 90% is same thing in production. Okay, 10% maybe different. That depends on project, depends on existing projects or in something. Okay, almost 90% is tomorrow, right? Tomorrow, if you get chance to set up new DevOps environment, then you should know all this stuff. For existing environment, okay, you can, okay, right? So okay, sometimes, okay, for example, tomorrow you may get chance to set up very new brand DevOps environment. Okay, no, I think you both have, I think 10+ years experience, right? I can, okay. So tomorrow, okay, so tomorrow your management will ask you to lead the DevOps project or to architect DevOps project or set up new brand DevOps project. Then you should know all this stuff. Okay, all this stuff then you should know. Right, once done, just save it. Any questions here in this file? Sushant, Chandra?
No, we are good, Ravi.
Okay, save it. Okay, to reflect these changes, whatever we did changes in this file to reflect. So we need to so restart the daemon systemctl. Okay, restart means the service. I'm restarting the service SSD. Okay, so we need to reflect the changes, okay, in this file So I'm restarting the so this file daemon. Okay, the daemon. Yes, so done. That's it. Okay, so that's it. Any questions so far? No questions. Okay, right. So here no need to confuse. Okay, if you practice 1 or 2 times, right, it will okay, you will come to know. This is mandatory. Yeah. So not only for our testing. So tomorrow, if you go project production also, same thing. You have to configure all this stuff and all. If you don't configure, okay. So whenever you get some issue, right, then for troubleshooting purpose also, you need the steps. This for troubleshooting purpose also, you need the steps, right? All this stuff and all. Okay. So this is mandatory. Right. So now what I will do, I'll switch to my username. Just switch to your username. su-ram means I'm switching to my username, whatever the user I have. So now you can see I switch to my username. Now what here, right? For RAM, I will create the one keys. For RAM also I will create the one keys. Why? Because to communicate other servers, without password. To communicate other servers without password, I will create some keys. The same keys I will exchange to other servers. So if I exchange these keys to other servers, then I can log into using RAM user. I can log into other servers without prompting password. I will show you. Here I'm going to create keys SSH keygen. This is the Linux command to key the keys in Linux itself, in OS itself. Enter, just enter. Okay, by default, you can see by default in this location, so the key will be stored. CD over that location. So here you can see some keys, my public keys. Okay, my public. What I will do now, these public keys I will exchange to other servers, my agent servers. If I exchange these keys to my agent servers, then I can log in. So using RAM username without asking password. I will show you that one. I will show you. So any questions so far? Any questions so far? In production also same thing. For your dedicated your dedicated username, so they will create some username. Okay, that username they will exchange to other servers. Any questions so far? Sushant, Chandra?
Yeah, very good, Ram.
Yeah, we have to go
Are there
through too much.
any confusions? Yeah, any
No
confusions?
These things are new, right? So we'll have to, go through this.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, you have to go through it. Yes. Okay. So now I done in my master. So now what I'll do? I log into my agent. Same. I will do same setup. Whatever I did, I do the same setup in my agent also. Whatever I did in my master. So same stuff. Okay. I will do in my agent also. Just log into agent using public AP. Same procedure. Okay. Same procedure. So yeah, same procedure. So just I will maximize this one. So tomorrow we'll complete that.
I think we logged in with private IP or public IP earlier.
Public AP. To log into servers, public AP. Private, you can't log into private AP.
Yeah. Okay.
Why? Because okay, we don't have any jump server. That I just leave that part. Still, if a confusion about public, why not private? Just leave it. We'll discuss later that one. Okay. So, right. So now I log into my other server called agent with public AP. Okay. And I will follow same steps. Okay. And I'll follow same steps. Host name. The same steps. I'll follow same steps. Just wait for 1 minute. Same steps. Just you will follow. Okay, today we'll complete the lab setup. Yes, tomorrow we'll install Ansible. So just after 1 minute, still it is, sorry, reboot. Sorry, reboot. Just wait for at least 30 seconds or 1 minute.
So tomorrow again, when you stop that server and again restart, the IP will
Yes.
change, right? Public IP.
Public,
So
yeah, public IP will be changed, but we can log in with the new IP.
but the host name and everything will still be same.
Everything will be same. Everything is same. Okay.
How is it
Everything.
how is it keeping same thing? Because it's just the public IP through that you're changing the
No,
host name.
yeah.
Right?
No, that only that's the public IP, right? Doesn't see that the backend hardware, sorry, same thing. But for that hardware, the system IP is changing. That's it, right? See.
Yeah, IP changing. Suppose if the name as agent now, because it's this your server identifies this as a public IP, right? Tomorrow the public IP changes. So we are nowhere mentioning the private IP or all those details, right? So,
no, but backend, but backend hardware it will recognize with private IPs, not public IPs. Public IP only for to log in or access the publicly. That's it. But okay, so backend the hardware it will recognize as a private IP. Private IP will never change. Public IP, right? So sorry.
Oh, okay. Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, right. Public IP, right? It will change. Okay. But private IP will not change. Right? Private IP will not change. Okay. So it will recognize as a private IP backend. Okay.
So these all sits on one hardware server, right? All these VMs like ESI host or something like that in the backend.
Yeah, in backend there will be some hardware, right? For us is cloud. For us is virtual. But backend there will be some hardware, some data centers, some hardware.
Yeah, but these are VM servers only, but on that hardware they should sit somewhere, right? Basically,
yes,
there should be an underlying server. Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
So right, so they recognize with the private IPs. So, private IPs, non-public IP. Okay, Sushant. Chandra?
Yeah.
Okay, so what we done? So just restart and follow same steps. EC2 iPhone user. So clear. That say create user. Add user. Create same user. Okay. Don't create different user, different other servers. Create same users. Create same user in all the servers. Okay. Yes. Okay. Here that tomorrow we're trying to execute our playbooks with same user, not a different user. You can create, okay, but no different. It's same user. RAM. I'm creating user RAM in both servers. Or if you create a second user, create second user also. Okay. But we'll authenticate with same user only. Add user and give same password. Don't give different passwords. Okay. Master in master one password, in agent different password. Don't go like that. Give same password. Give same password in both servers. This is one user. Okay. Whatever user RAM or user Ansible or user Sufyan or user Chandra, I want to create. Okay. But for one user, use same password in all the servers. Okay, so then I will go to etc. sudo hours. I will go sudo access.
So suppose if there are a lot of users to create, how do you create that? Same by this process, or we do scripting or something?
Yeah, scripting that we'll discuss later. We'll have scripting. Okay. For example, I want to create 100 users. It's very difficult, right? It will take 2 days or 3 days. It will be difficult, right? We will have the scripting. Okay, initially, as well using playbook also you can create. or shell scripting. Okay, so okay, so one that is done. Same steps, okay, whatever we did, same steps. Here also same steps. Maybe order may be different, okay. You don't want to follow same order, any order, but same steps. So I missed it here. Okay, so that's the one thing. Piece, okay, username. Any other steps I missed it? Well, DNS. etc. Posts. So here also the DNS name, okay, same thing. Just here, just I will copy paste. I will copy paste from here. While copy pasting, just please be careful. You cut, insert all those things and all. So once done, so to reflect that before changes, system ctl start SSHD. Okay, so that's it. So here you don't need to configure that keys. That keys no need to configure. Anyway, I have the same keys in my master, right? Same keys I will exchange to my agents. Okay, any questions so far? So okay, in agent I did whatever except the keys. Here keys not required. If you can create, but not required. Not required. So what I will do, whatever I have keys in my master, the same keys. Okay, so these keys, that pub keys, I will exchange to my agent. I will show you. So far, any questions?
Good, sir.
Okay, right. So what I will do here, come to master, come back to master again, come back to master. So you can see here, just switch to your RAM, whatever your username, come to this path, So come to this path. Here you can see .pub keys. So what we will do? So this keys SSH copy ID. So if you want, you can use your username. So now I'm trying to copy this keys to my agent. Do your server name or private AP, username or private AP. See, public APs are only, just use public APs only to log into servers. Simple here. To log into OS, to log into your server, just use only public APs. Other somewhere, whatever your configurations, okay, use private APs or the name. Public APs use only to log into your server, your OS. Yeah, and other okay. So other places, any configuration or any this type of, okay. So just use private APs or that your server name. Okay. So what I'm trying to do? SSH copy ID means I'm copying to this public keys. Okay. So to this server, for authentication purpose, for RAM. Error. Host name. Maybe first time, right? It is not recognizing that host name. Just give private AP. Give private AP. The first time it is unable to recognize the agent something. So give your agent private AP. This is my agent. Now I'm trying to do. I am trying to copy these keys to my agent. So here I'm giving my agent private AP, not public AP. Give private APs. Here, right here, it is showing error. Why? Because the very first time it is unable to recognize that agent, the very first step. So that's why you private IP. So here you can see it's asking, so yes or no, give yes. So you can see here it's copied, okay, it's copied. No, it's prompting password, sorry, it's prompting password, it's prompting RAM password, okay. So in this server, so you have to give, it's prompting your remote agent RAM password. Here give whatever the password for RAM. So you can see it's copied, okay, it's copied. Now right, so without password, okay. Now if you see now, you go somewhere wherever you want, okay. Now SSH, just agent, just give agent. Okay, I can log into my agent. So is all host name. It's unable to identify that agent here. Even correct name or what? Okay, we'll see later. So sorry. Okay, so SSH, give your agent private AP. Name also you should, okay, but I think somewhere I give some spelling mistake something. Anyway, we'll check. SSH, your server name, agent. In my case, it's not working. Why? Because somewhere I give some spelling mistake. Otherwise, give the private AP. Now you can see without asking any password, simply it's logged in. Okay, for this purpose, okay, we did these many things. So that creating username, the password, the keys, generating keys, exchanging keys. Why? Because for this purpose, simply SSH, agent, or the private AP. You can see I logged into, okay, RAM. Why RAM means here I can see here I am RAM. Otherwise, if you want to go root, if you want to go to root also you can do it. So here I have root, right? So SSH RAM means the remote username and whatever IP, okay, whatever IP. So like that also you can do it. But at the very first time it will okay. The very first time, right? Okay. So it will ask the very first time. So now if you try now. Okay. Why? Because I am root, right? I am root. So that's why it's asking password, RAM password. Okay. So you can see agent. Same thing if you have. So if you switch to RAM, okay. So here it will not ask anything. Okay. Not ask anything. Directly to login. So here I can give, right? So SSH my agent also, but somewhere I given some spelling mistakes that I will see. Any questions, Chandra? Kushan? So now we configured passwordless authentication. The we configured communication between two servers. It means the password authentication. So any questions?
Yeah, we are good.
Okay. So if you are confusion, this is mandatory in production also. Is mandatory.
Yeah, I think we need to practice it, so that's we'll get it.
Whether it is existing environment or old or new environment, it is compulsory. Okay, so it is compulsory. Okay. So here, okay, have documentation. I will upload both documentation and recording also. Okay, yes, you can go ahead and you can practice. So CT agent, right? Again, agent only. Why it is not declared with the agent? Agent dot local domain dot com password. Sushant, any questions, Sushant?
No, we could.
Okay, it's here, right? But so here you can give agent also, but agent I think here you can give agent also, but why I don't know. Agent, give agent. Could not reserve host name agent and name service. Okay. You think somewhere, like somewhere I give some wrong. It's okay, no problem. We can use that IP also, no issues. We can use it. Okay, yeah. So
Yeah,
just practice.
yeah, send those details today's details through email or through Gmail.
Yeah,
Let us.
yeah.
I can
Can you ping
practice.
me your email address?
Yeah, I think in the group we pinged right now.
Yeah, you can ping where you want. The WhatsApp group also you can ping it. No problem. Just ping it. I will share the Google.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Thanks. Any questions?
No, sir, very good. Thank you. Today's session was good.
Or we can continue 5 minutes. 5 minutes.
It's better if we do it next class, I guess.
No. Yeah. Just I will show you my what we did in our production setup. Same thing what we did. I will show you.
Okay.
Okay. So just close all these servers. I'm closing all these servers. Okay. So you can see I'm closing all these servers. So here, right, what we did. So if you go, so my laptop, right, we are using the Sigwin instead of putty. We are using the Sigwin. Same person. Just different tools. That's it. Putty, Sigwin, different tools. So if you see home, you can see this is my username. My username is my employee ID. Okay, my employee ID, whatever my employee ID. Okay, so we created keys. You can see here, that is SSH keys. Same stuff. Okay, keys. Here you can see the pub keys. Same stuff. Okay, whatever. Okay, so you can see that SSH. Same thing here also. We have same stuff, right? Sorry, I closed it. One. So, okay, you can see here in that SSH. So I have created publicly in my laptop, in my own laptop. Okay, in my own laptop. Okay, so I have created this thing. Whatever we did in Ansible master. Okay, Sushil, Chandra. Whatever we did in the key generation in master, same the key generation I created in my local server, in my laptop. So what we did, these keys, whatever I have created in my laptop, these keys, we extended, we copied into all our servers, I'll show you my
So
in
basically, you're
production server.
transferring this file to the Linux instance, that AWS platform, from your local machine.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
Let me open any one server, my production server.
So can we do it through any WinSCP like tools? Or,
WinSCP. Okay. Okay, just give me 2 seconds, 2 minutes. I will discuss that WinSCP. Yes, okay. Just I'm trying to log into my production server. Just give me 1 second. We'll discuss the WinSCP. Sorry, I'm stopping the recording again.